And you know that your chocolate. Not toxic, is it? I think it's toxic. I think it's toxic, bro. Can you hear me now? And you know that's chocolate, toxic chocolate. Ooh, I like that song. There's no music on that, is there? No. Every single day. Birthday. Oh yeah. Where the frick did me lighter go? Or is that it? Oh man, stop about the day. I shouldn't have freaking ate so much. I'll stop about today. Tasty, I taste it. Oh my lord. Above the day, yeah. Stop above the day. Oh mama. I shouldn't have had that nap. Nope. I shouldn't have had that nap. Oh man. Jeez. Whew. Ah. Oh, shit. Oh, here we go again. Here we go again, bro. And I love. La, la, la. La, la. La, 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 la. Ow, 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 ow. Oh. You see, I should play Black Ops now, because I'll be able to kill people. But in an hour's time, I won't be able to kill. It'll be just a waste of time. Get off the desk, bro. Peekaboo. See how nice and chilled I am. I'm not angry. I'm not bitching. Give me an hour. Give me about an hour, bro. I got you. I got you. Freaking horrible day today, just raining all day. Rainy, windy. Good for the ducks, I suppose. But not good for me. Yeah, I'm not doing that with you today, bro. You might have to go elsewhere. Oh yeah, I went nuclear alright. Hell yeah. Happens sometimes. People get under my skin, you know. But I mean, you see, how are you supposed to, like, you know, like, someone's bitching at you. I find it very hard to ignore them. I think it's a problem that I have, you know. As they said, you know, what's good for the goose is good for the gander. Whatever the hell that means. But yeah, it is. They bitch at me, I bitch at them, simple. In an ideal world, I should ignore it, but I have a problem with ignoring people. I don't like to ignore people. I gotta fight back, yo. Oh. But it's a different day. Funny as fuck, you took the gloves off and then they banned. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I noticed that. No, what I was gonna do, I was gonna keep coming back, which there's no point. I just got all the accounts banned. So I just went onto the PS5, chilled out there for like 10 hours later. But as you know, me getting banned is nothing new. Especially when I'm drunk. I get banned all the time. I don't think they banned me though. Could have been the Sony situation, you know. Because I was a bit, you know, violent. Not physically, mentally. I'm not mentally, verbally. They say drunk people speak a lot of truth, yeah, and a lot of BS also. Especially me. I don't know when to shut up sometimes. But I'm a nice guy, really, though. I am, like, really, I am. I'd do anything for you, man. I would. I'd help you out if you needed helping out. But when I get angry, man, that's it. There's no stopping me. But you see, you have to remember though, there's two sides to every coin. I wouldn't attack somebody if I'm not being attacked. If you attack me verbally, I'm going to attack you verbally. I mean, that's just the way, I know some people, they might say, just ignore it, man. I can't do that. I got anger issues. Oh, I gotta go to Smith's tomorrow. Pick up a birthday present. Watch your last. I don't watch my streams over, bro. I'd be embarrassed watching my streams. Because I know how stupid I can be. I wouldn't say it was comedy though. I don't think it was comedy. Nope, I don't think so. Because I know what I'm like when I'm drunk. I can be a right, you know, so-and-so. But now you have to remember, right? I do leave the playroom. I do go on to, you know, YouTube on the PS5, and they follow me. They follow me. You start bitching over there. True, 95% of the time you don't attack unless provoked. Yeah, but there's no excuse for it though, you know. There's no excuse for my bad behaviour, to be honest. But you know, it is what it is, right? It is what it is. It is what it is. Just don't talk to me when I'm drunk. I mean, that's a great tip. Just don't talk to me when I'm drunk. I get crazy. I get cray-cray. But now you have to remember, right? I can be mad crazy drunk. I can be in a party chat for hours and hours and hours with certain people, and not one bad thing is said. So that whole provoked situation, yeah, that's exactly what it is. They provoke me, man. But yeah, anyway. So what can you do, huh? La, 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 la. I know from experience asking stupid, yeah, well, that's what I do. That's what I do. Dude, I'd be in a party chat, right, with a few friends. We're all just chatting about playing Black Ops, whatever, Grand Theft Auto, whatever, right? We're all just chatting, and I'd be like, hey, I got a question. Now, the minute I say I got a question, they all say, uh-oh. Here we go again. I ask questions you're not supposed to ask, but I ask them anyway. Because you're not going to know the answer unless you ask the question. But sometimes I ask personal questions. But all you have to say is, no comments. I'm not answering that. That's it, done deal. I'll move on. But I will ask the question though. I'll definitely ask the question. What did I have now? But I guess, you know, some people like the bit of drama. They're not happy until they're in a small bit of drama, you know, so yeah, I'll indulge them. I got no problem with that. I like a bit of drama myself. Don't like that hate shit though. Not a big fan of that. Constructive criticism, I like that. But this all, you know, all that hate thing, yeah, I'm not a big fan of that. Because you don't know what the next person is going through, you know, on a daily basis, you know. But sometimes I can't help it. I gotta say what I gotta say. But you know, that old saying, you know, the truth hurts. Sometimes you don't want to hear the truth. But sometimes you have to hear it. You have to hear it. Reality check. I mean, picture my poor Shirley. She has to live with it. Not just once a week or every now and again on the internet. She has to live with it 24/7. But she knows how to handle me, you see. She knows how to turn me off. I just chat rubbish to you from time to time and having a drink. I ain't hate. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. I'd be the same though. Silver, I'd be the same, bro. You to come in say something like, you know, like he's sitting in piss. I'm not gonna say, yeah, thank you, bro. Appreciate the compliment. I'm not gonna say that. I'm gonna fight back with a bit of hostility, you know. But everyone knows that's what I do. I talk bullshit all the time. I don't be hating on nobody. Even though I do be hating on people. But it's not for no reason. I don't wish anyone any harm or any discomfort or none of that shit. But when I get drunk, all the gloves are off. I mean, the gloves are off, bro. I mean, you kind of get tired of it after a while, you know. You jump on stream. 20 seconds into the stream, you're okay. I'm like, what? Jesus. Holy shit. Let me pour a drink first, will you? Well, you get used to it, I suppose. But I won't be on too long. I want to play some Black Ops. With my boyfriend, apparently. I could think of worse boyfriends, though. I don't like EPB, he's cute as fuck. So by people saying that he's my boyfriend, could be worse. It could be worse, right? As I said to Shirley the other night, I'm like, Shirley, People are saying that, you know, EPB is my boyfriend, right? Are you okay with that? She's like, oh yeah, I'm fine. Don't care who your boyfriend is. She don't care. I'm sure she got her own boyfriend. Or girlfriend, whatever, right? I remember back when the PS3 was out, we were all playing PS3s. Man, you couldn't separate her from this dude. I forget his name. What was his name? What was his name? I think he was German or from Lithuania or somewhere, right? Micro Loser. That was his name, right? Micro Loser. Oh, you couldn't separate them online. They were online 24/7. I'd be like, yo, Shirley, spend some time with me online. She's like, no, I'm with Micro. I'm like, okay. You have to remember, it's only online. It don't mean shit. I mean, who's Shirley? Oh, that's my other boyfriend. He goes by the name of Shirley. My other boyfriend. Does Shirley game? No, she don't. No, she don't. She don't game. She used to on the PlayStation 3. But she don't game. Now, funny enough, she had a game with EPB the other night on Black Ops. But she can't game, bro. She's stupid at games. No, she don't play games, man. But back on the PS3, she used to look that thing, PlayStation Home. Remember that on the PS3? She used to look that. But that was way back when. She pops in now and again for the chat, you know, on the mic. Now my daughter, man, she's the big gamer. I got her into gaming back in the day. She's a big Black Ops fan, but she prefers what's that? Overwatch. She prefers to play that. Oh, yeah, Fortnite or Overwatch, one of them. I think it's Overwatch. Na 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 na, let go. I actually started drinking late today because I had a big dinner. I'm like, oh man, I'm so full. I gotta lie down. Took a nap. Woke up too late. That's what happens, right? When you eat too much. I'm telling you, man, getting old sucks. You have a dinner, you're gonna pass out 10 minutes later. Someone said to me that Forza game was out. I checked it. It's not out where I am. I wanted to check it out. But then again, the game is years old. The game is years old. It first came out on the Xbox, as far as I know. Anyhow, I'm a nightmare drinker. Ah, dude. You don't gotta tell me. You don't gotta tell me. When I drink, I'm what nightmares is all about. My neighbours hate me because of the loud music. I mean, my neighbours hate. They won't even look at me if they pass me in the street. They put their head down. Cause I mean, imagine like it's 5 o'clock in the morning. I'm pissed drunk and the music is just blasting out. 5 o'clock in the morning. Oh. The amount of times the cops knocked at the door. The amount of times the cops banged the door down. But here's no, you see, here's what I don't like, right? Okay, I'm playing loud music. You want to call the cops? That's fine. That's absolutely fine, right? Call the cops and say, yeah, look, my neighbour is blasting the music out and it's 5 o'clock in the morning. Okay. Come out and tell me, look, turn it down or we're going to take this further, you know, this and that. What you don't do is call the cops and say, yeah, he's beating his wife up when it's only music. Like, that's what I don't like. I don't like that shit. And that gets me angry. And that makes me want to knock down to the neighbours. And that's when it all kicks off. It all kicks off then, right? You know, if I'm playing music loud, that's fine. You want to be a snitch and call the cops? Go call the fucking cops. I don't give a shit. I'll bitch at the cops as well. I don't care, right? But don't tell the cops I'm beating somebody up if it's only music. What was it? The cops knocked one night. We have a complaint. Domestic abuse. I'm like, what? Domestic abuse? You're beating your wife up. Oh, well, you better come in. Where's your wife? I don't fucking know. You tell me where my wife is. I don't know where she is. They go into the room, there she is, snorting her head out. How am I beating her up if she's asleep? Ah, yeah, ah, big time, bro. Big time, big time. Ah, he must be murdering her. Jesus. Dude, I'm a loud fucker. What can I tell you? And plus, these walls are like, you know, tissue paper. You can hear everything. If I take a shit, my neighbours can hear me. But it's kind of funny though, because I can't hear them. Isn't that a bit weird though? Isn't that a bit weird? Everybody can hear me, but I can't hear them. Why is that? Do they soundproof their rooms or something? Or maybe they're not, maybe, you know, they're not as loud as me, maybe. I mean, maybe. That's a theory. People go out in the boogie, but I heard them. Dude. My neighbour knocked up one night, right? It was about like 1 o'clock in the morning, right? Ah, yeah, no, and here, Silver, I know it's wrong. I know it's wrong, right? 5 o'clock in the morning, I'm blasting music out. Of course you get annoyed. Anybody will get annoyed. Shit, I mean, I cannot get annoyed with anyone because I do it all the time, right? But the neighbour knocked up one day. Hey, Crosby, you turn that shit down. Look, apologise. I apologise. It is pretty loud. I do apologise. The minute they're gone, I just put it back up again. And they're like, for fuck's sake, would you not just move out, Crosby? No. Nah. Don't want that. What's going on, Big Eddie? What's going on, bro? But I can imagine how frustrating that is, though. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. It's 1 o'clock in the morning, whatever, and I'm blasting the fucking music out. And it's not even nice music, like, it's terrible music. And I'm playing the same music over and over and over. Ah, yeah, I get pissed off real quick. But you see, if my neighbours start playing loud music, I can't say nothing because I do it all the time. I can't knock down and say, oh, can you turn that down? But I do my best to keep it down though. What's you and EPB, Claudia? Dude, we always have fun playing COD, bro. We always have fun. Till somebody pops into the stream and starts, you know, causing BS, you know. Keep my name out your mouth, blah, blah, blah. That unicorn shit. Dude, we're the hanky-panky gang. We love doing them fatalities. Dude, sometimes we dominate that game. Like literally dominate the game, like 6-0 each time. We don't play team deathmatch for some reason. He don't like it, so we just play gunfight. It's a lot of fun though. We just chill out, have a few beers, get drunk, you know. Get banned off Black Ops all the time. We're always getting banned. Not like our accounts banned. We can still play the game. We just can't talk to anybody in the game, cause you know whatever. We say bad shit all the time. No, he says bad shit all the time. I'm very polite on Call of Duty. It's all EPB's fault. He's had a go few. We have great games, man, great games. But once the beer kicks in, then we can't see shit. We can't shoot anything, but we're just running around like headless chickens, you know. And plus my aim is terrible. My aim is like, sometimes I have good games. Sometimes I have good games. But most of the time I can't shoot anything. I just can't. My aim is horrible. It's just horrible. Now I remember my daughter is awesome at Black Ops, right? She's like, Daddy, all you have to do is keep playing the game. You will get better, right? I've been playing the game for the past 12, 13, 15 years, and I still suck. So that ain't what it is. It ain't the fact that, you know, the more you play, the better you get. No. I just suck at shooting games. Now, there was one shooter game, right? There was one shooter game that I used to absolutely love, right? And I was top player in my country. I think I was like 200 in the world. So that's how good I was. You know, look, I was absolutely awesome at this game, right? It was called Lost Planet, and it was on the PS3. You know, like 10 versus 10, you know, and you have like the grapple hook, and it was a freaking great game, absolutely great game. I used to dominate on that, but then they brought out other games and people don't play anymore. But shooting games, Black Ops, you know, Black Ops, Battlefield, my aim is terrible. My aim is terrible. But I think the reason I like that Lost Planet game is because we use rocket launchers, not like machine guns and snipers. It was all rocket launchers. Ah man, I was awesome at that game. I think I'm still, if you check the, well, I mean you can't, well, you could if you want, right? But anyway, I'm still like top player in my country. Freaking great game, man, a great game. I remember it well, right? There was a demo on the PS3 where you could play one map, you know, over and over. And I'm like to my daughter, okay, let's check out this game, see what's going on, right? We met a few friends on there, we just started playing like every day. It was freaking great. And I'm like, I wonder is this game even out? Went to the GameStop shop. I'm like, yeah, do you have a game called Lost Planet? Oh, give me two copies. Myself and the daughter, man, we lived on that game for years. It was fucking great. But that was back in the day. I'm 57. You're 57, Eddie? Man, I'm not too far away. I'm like either 54 or 55. I don't remember. I know it's one of them. I was born 1970 anyway, so do the math. 54, yeah, I think I'm 55 this year. Not too far now till I get me pension and me free bus pass. Do they still do free bus passes? I don't know. I'm gonna live on them buses. I ain't walking nowhere ever again. When I get my free bus pass, buses every time. bring a packed lunch. Just jump on and off buses all day. That'd be cool. That'd be an adventure. Man, buses are expensive, man. The last time I was on a bus, shit, a couple of months ago maybe. It's like $5, you know, for a bus ride, like, you know, to wherever you're going. It's like $5, you could do that. I played PlayStation from PS1, same Eddie, same. That wasn't my first console though. I think my first console was the Sega Mega Drive. You know, where I had like 100 games built in, something like that. But I had to wait until Mum went to bed to play it because we only had one TV at the time. That's how broke I was, or we were. Now people have like 10 TVs. 3 in the living room, 3 in the bathroom, 3 in the bedroom, 3 in the kitchen. TVs are everywhere. But back then, we only had one TV. I'm like, Mum, I want to play my game console. No, I'm watching Dallas. Fuck, you're watching Dallas? Come on, bro. Me and my son will play you and EPB sometime. Hell yeah, bro. Hell yeah. The more the merrier. The more the merrier. You see, it's like, I don't mind playing with random players, but it's fun when you're playing with people you know, like you talk to on a daily basis or whatever. It's fun that way. But then after a while, you know, people start falling out. Like, people literally start falling out. Why did you delete me? You know, all this crap. Like, it's crazy, right? You gotta have thick skin for this internet shit. I mean, you do. No, having said that, I don't have thick skin. I get angry all the time. She'll tell you. I do look at her, man, she'll be rolling her eyes, you know. She'll be sitting right there, and I'm bitching at somebody. And she'll be like rolling her eyes, and she's like, man, would you grow up? Would you grow up? My son is yeah, Eddie, my daughter, man, she be killing people and she's on her phone. I'm like, hell, I can't breathe for 2 seconds before I'm getting shot in the head. I'm not alone. Maybe kids are better gamers. What's going on, Mario? Although, my daughter's not a kid anymore. She's like, in her 30s now. 30s? I don't even know my own daughter's age, and that's terrible. Isn't that terrible? I think she was 31, and I got her a birthday card that says she's 35. And she's like, I'm not 35. I'm like, how am I supposed to know that? I don't know how old you are. I know when you were born, I just can't be asked to like do the math. I'm such a bad father, I really am. I'm not alone. I've lived through troubles, so yeah. You're not the only one, Eddie. You're not the only one, bro. That's what I was saying, right? I was saying to Silver earlier, right? Somebody comes in my stream, provokes me, you know, calls me gay, calls me names, you know, yada yada, right? I fight back. I argue back. But you don't know, you don't know what that person is going through that day or that week. I don't want to be an asshole. I don't. That's, you know, but I didn't wake up this morning and say, okay, I'm going to be an asshole today. But when somebody attacks me, I mean, I kind of do retaliate. But I don't like that side of me. I don't like... That's not who I am, but apparently that's who I am. That's who I am, right? Now, if I'm sober, I'm absolutely adorable. Absolutely adorable. You'd want to bring me home to mummy. But when I'm drinking, yeah, no. That adorable goes out the window. Because I'm the devil himself with a few beers. Nah. Now apparently I went all nuclear. On Diva and her boyfriend, right? I'm not apologising, and I'll tell you why. They fucking never do. They never apologise, so why the fuck should I? So I ain't doing that this time. You want to give it, you gotta take it. That's it. But you know what some people always do? They always play the victim, you know? Why can't we be the victims for once? Why do we always have to be the bad guys and you're always the victim? Let me be the victim for the change. You apologise to me. Bet you won't though. So fuck it. I ain't apologising for my drunken shenanigans. You get tired of saying sorry all the time. You do. You get tired saying sorry all the time. Drink brings out the beast in most of us. Yeah, absolutely, Eddie, absolutely. But here, I'm not pretending. I'm not pretending that, you know, I'm a great guy when I'm drunk. I'm not a great guy when I'm drunk. I'm not. I know exactly what I am. I'm a monster when I'm drinking. I'm a freaking monster. But yeah, I'm the only one that drinks. Now that's pretty hard to believe, right? I'm the only one that has a little drink now and again? No, hell no. Yeah, but that's it, Eddie. I mean, it doesn't take a lot of work to say, look, I was out of line last night, I do apologise. I do it all the time. No one says fucking sorry to me, though. What, is it because I'm black? You won't say sorry? Is it because I'm black? I'm a nasty piece of shit when I was drunk. Yeah, same. Very same. Very same. You have to be careful what you say to Diva. She has a tendency to get the police involved. Well, I won't do it. But yeah, some people do that. Man, dude, the last person I'll call it on this planet is the police. They got them up on that plate with all the murders and the kidnappings and the drug dealers. I'm not going to waste their time on some internet bullshit. Can you imagine? Yeah. This guy is being mean to me on the internet. What? They laugh in my face, bro. No, the cops get called on me. I don't call the cops. They get called on me. And I have to deal with that shit. But you know, most cops are alright. I just don't trust cops. I just don't trust them. They like the power they have. I don't like that. I just don't trust cops. I just don't. Didn't she get beaten and Callie arrested? I don't know. I know she called the cops on Beetle. I don't know about Callie now. But I know she called the cops on Beetle for stalking or something, right? Anyway, I'm not getting into that conversation. We already had that outburst the other night. I'm not doing that again. I'm gonna do a quick stream and pop on Black Ops just to dominate. Gotta go. Oh yeah, I'll be bouncing on Call of Duty shortly. Very, 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 very shortly. So make sure you check out my name on there, Eddie. Add me up. We can get you and your son in, man. We all have some fun, right? All we do is we have fun, that's it. Until somebody comes in and starts saying, yeah, you're gay, EP beats your boyfriend. I'm like, oh, come on, man. How am I supposed to concentrate killing this guy if you keep talking to me? I'm freaking Milkman. Yo, Milkman, sort your goddamn self out, bro. With your smiley face, 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 smiley face. Dude, that gets very annoying. That gets really freaking annoying, man. Like, smiley face. I'm like, do it again, do it again. Smiley face, 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 smiley. I'm like, oh my god, bro. With all the smiley faces. Like, what the hell is your malfunction, man? It's ironic. She phones the cops on an internet troll, then decides to date the biggest troll on the playroom. True, true. And became a troll herself. You know, maybe she was always a troll. You see, look, you don't just learn to be a troll. You can't be a nice person one day and then, do you know what, I'm going to troll today. No, you troll one time, you're always a troll. Always. Now, listen to that. I want you to listen to that, right? You don't decide one day, you know what, I'm going to troll today. You troll one time, you've always been a troll. The only time I troll is in my streams. I won't go into your stream and start talking bullshit. I'm not built that way. But if I do a stream, oh yeah, I'll troll you. I'll fucking troll you. I'll tell you exactly how I feel, right? But I won't go into, have you ever seen me in any stream trolling anybody? The answer is no. And if you do, it ain't me. It's someone else. Pretending to be me or whatever, right? I don't do that shit, bro. I'd rather troll you in a party chat or troll you in my stream. I'm not going to walk into your stream and start saying, you're gay, you're stupid. Come on, bro. You kidding me? So, if you know some, like Milkman, for example, right? He always said, oh, I'm not a troll, I'm not. Man, guy's been trolling the past 2 months. Like, trolling, like, non-stop. Saying all this racist shit. Spamming the stream. Smiley face, smiley face, smiley face. Maybe he's always been like that. He just puts out this persona. Oh, no, I wasn't like that a year ago. No, once you troll one time, you've always been a troll. Always. I don't troll streams. I bitch about streams. That's what I do. Now, there's a difference. There's a difference, right? There's a difference. Right? Now, there is a bit of a difference, right? I don't troll actual streams. I troll the people in my stream. If I'm streaming, I'll fucking troll you. But I won't go into your stream and start talking shit. Who got time for that? Who got time for that? I'm not a bad troll. I'm not a troll. We're all trolls, come on, bro. We're all trolls in a way. We're all trolls in a way. That's like saying, hey, look, I'm not a troll. Like, that's like saying, I never lied in my life. Like, come on, like, who says that? Come on, who says that? I never lied in my life. Everyone has told a lie. Everyone. Whether you are 2 years old, 3 years old, 20 years old, 30 years old, everyone has told a lie at one point. At one point. Except me, because I'm a god. I'm a god. Not a god, the god. I'm the god. So here, like, here's a question, right? Here's a question on religion, right? People always say Jesus is God, right? So if Jesus is God, who was he praying to? You know, when he was around, right? Like, who was he praying to? I mean, if he's God, who was he praying to? Was he praying to, like, his best mate, the other god? Like, I mean, like, you ever hear that though? Jesus was God, or is God. Yeah, but he used to pray a lot. Like, who was he praying to though? Like, I don't tell. I just use words nobody knows the definition of. Yeah, some people. You know what it is though, Colin, right? Some people are ignorant, you know. They pretend they don't know. Because it's an easy way out. It's an easy way out. But your body. Jesus was praying to the Father. Yeah, so the Father is God? Or is Jesus the God? Anyway, look, when it comes to religion, right, worship what makes you happy. Now, some religions, they worship bulls, some worship snakes, some worship, you know, dogs, cats, bulls, you know, whatever makes you happy, go for it, go for it. Just don't tell me to worship what you worship. But I know a lot of people are very, you know, serious about religion. Like, real serious. So I do my best not to get involved in that whole religion, you know, aspect of it. Because I don't know about religions. I don't. I don't know about religions. It's not something that interests me, you know. I don't get into that. Because I don't know too much about it. But there's lots of religions, man. Holy shit, there's lots of religions. But like I say, man, you wanna believe in that religion, go for it. Absolutely. Jesus, the power of love. Christians believe God is one and three, Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit. Yeah, but that's where it is, though. You don't think God could be in two places at once? Yeah, but isn't he everywhere? You know, apparently. Isn't he everywhere? Maybe we'll get the answers one day. You never know. Maybe if they excavate the pyramids, whatever's underneath, maybe that has all the answers. But I find it very hard, right? Like how intelligent humans are. Like humans are like extremely intelligent, but we don't use that intelligence for good most of the time. Sometimes we use that for bad. I mean, we should put all that intelligence towards more good, you know. But then again, you have to have a balance. Where you have good, you have to have bad. You know what I mean? Like the yin and the yang type of shit. You need that balance. But yeah, I don't like talking about that religion shit. Exactly. No, nobody bats at night at good being anywhere at once, but then in two places at once, all of a sudden they start. Yeah, exactly, man. Exactly. Yeah. Let me put it like this way, Colin, right? Let me put it this way. Now, I've said this many a time on my stream. Now, maybe I am going against my own race. Maybe I am, right? I'm ashamed to be human. Now, did you hear that, right? I'm ashamed to be human. I think humans are the worst species in the universe. Now, apparently we're the only species in the universe. Yeah, I don't believe that, right? I do think there is other species, but we're the worst. I mean, we're the worst. We just destroy everything. Now, in this whole God thing, oh, trust in God, He look after you. Here's a question. Well, here's a comment. Right? Young boy, young girl, playing on their push bike. Just playing on their push bike, right? Cycling around, having fun, right? Somebody abducts that little boy, that little girl, right? Brings them to a secluded area, does very bad things, very bad things. Where's this God guy? When this shit happens, when really bad shit happens, where's this God guy? Or this God being? Like, where's it at? Where's it at? Is he on vacation? Is he taking a break from being God? Where is he at? Where is he at? Something really, really, really bad happens to somebody. Where's this God being? That's what I don't understand. If he's so powerful and so mighty, why doesn't he stop all the bad shit? You paying the afterlife. Okay. But what about the victims, though? Like, what about the victims? They're still victims. Okay, yeah. When the bad dude passes away, he goes to hell. Right. The victim loses their life at the age of 5. The monster gets to live in prison till he's 99. That doesn't sound fair to me, bro. That don't sound fair to me. Who told you God intervenes? Nobody told me God intervenes. But that's all you hear. Trust in God, He look after you. He don't look after me. I look after me. He don't do shit. Wasn't He Himself crucified on the cross? Yeah, because He was probably a whack job. They probably thought He was a witch. Again, I don't know about religion. I don't know about not even my own religion. I was raised Christian, but I don't understand shit. I don't go to church. They don't give me free wine in church, so I don't go. Fucking stand there and listen for 2 hours. Yeah, I love God. God's this, God that, God's this, God that. You walk out, your car's being stolen. What? Are you kidding me? I went to church for 2 hours listening to trust God, He look after you, He protect you, you know, do it, and then somebody fucking steals your car. Are you kidding me? Like, stop with that shit. Oh, sorry, Kim. Sorry, bro. I don't mean to ignore you, but you know, you're talking like a 2-year-old kindergarten, so I'm not going to even comment on that. That's a misconception. Yeah, well, yeah. Well, let me explain, right? Let me explain. I get things wrong sometimes. I get things wrong sometimes. But yeah, God created us in His image. Man, He must be a right dickhead. I mean, He must be a right dickhead. Whoever it is. Jesus, okay, call you all wars, bad politics, yeah? Well, that's it. That's it, bro. So, right, you murder 10 people, right? You're a bad, evil person. You're a serial killer. When a war happens, millions die. What do you call these people? And they're still in power? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? You murder more than 3 people, you're a serial killer. But you can go to war, country versus country, kill millions of your own people, and you're still in power? Tell me that makes sense. Tell me that makes sense. What do you call these people? And don't say, oh, it's genocide. No. No. That's evil at its core. Evil as yeah. Do you know your man Jesse Ventura? You know your man Jesse Ventura, the wrestler, movie star, ex-Navy SEAL, right? 18, he joined the army. 19, he's in Vietnam. At the age of 20, he's home. He can't even buy a beer because he's underage. Did you hear that? 18, he joined the army. 19, he's in Vietnam. He's home by the age 20. He wants to go back to Vietnam. His general, his sergeant says, but you only came back, you can't go back there. He's like, in Vietnam, I'm a man. Here, I'm a child. I can't even buy a beer because I'm underage. I can't even vote for the person that sent me to Vietnam. Now, this is what he said. So what do we take out of that? What do we take out of that? We send kids to war. That's a true story, though. That's a true story. He's in Vietnam. He's fighting the war. He comes home. He can't even buy a beer because he's underage. I love it. Yeah. You send kids to war. Pawns on a chess set. Disposable. Yeah, he does, absolutely. But he's right though. He's right though. He's in Vietnam fighting for his country, and when he comes home he can't even buy a beer because he's underage. Oh yeah, I'd want to go back. I'd want to go back. Fuck this shit. At least over there you probably could get a beer. Look at all the homeless in America. They're all ex-vets. No, we look after you, bro. No, you don't. You don't look after no man left behind. Stop. Stop, man, stop. They give you all these promises and then they just turn that back on you. Well, yeah, think about this, right? A football match, right? A football match, right? There's 10 seconds to go before the match is over, right? You're taking the penalty, right? If you score the goal, you're a hero. If you don't score the goal, you're sacked. You're the worst enemy in the history of this football club. That's what I'm saying, right? Like, a bit like the army. Oh yeah, you're top commodity. We look after you, bro. We look after you. They don't give a crap about you. They just they wanna fulfill their agenda, which is obviously winning the war, right? But they don't care. They're sitting in their big fancy office in their golden chair, spitting out orders. Go here, go there, take that, take this, take that, take. Sitting in their fancy frickin' office. Come on, bro. Maybe I should go on to Black Ops. I'm getting too emotional. And you know that you're toxic. I mean, let's say war broke out in my country. Crafty, would you fight for your country? Absolutely. Give me a uniform and give me a gun. I'll use the gun. Not on the enemy. I'll use the gun on myself. I ain't taking no life. For nobody. So, if my country ever does, go to war, don't give me a gun, because you're going to be down one soldier. Plus, I'd be no good on the battlefield. I'd be too drunk anyway. A drunken man is no good on the battlefield. Think you're too old. Wouldn't you think that, Colin? Wouldn't you think that, bro? Wouldn't you think that? Think you're too old for call-up? Too old? I don't think there's an age. I don't think there's an age there, right? Because don't they send kids to war? If they can send kids to war, they can send old people to war. As long as you can hold a gun, they don't care. You're expendable. Anyway, I think the cutoff is 50. Oh yay! Yay! Be right back. Every single day. Yeah, I don't think you're too old for war though. I mean, don't you have like commanders, generals, like all in their 60s, 70s. I mean, you don't have to be, 18 to peel a potato. Or, be a chef, feed all the soldiers. I mean, I can cook a chicken at 50. I can cook a chicken, right? I can chop vegetables, right? Well, hang on, right? So everybody in the army, everyone in the army is under 50? No, no, no. I'm sure there's some generals out there that are like 55, 57, 60. Do you remember that movie Full Metal Jacket? This is my rifle. There is no other rifle like it, but this one is mine. He wasn't 18. He looked like in his 70s. Maybe they won't put you on the battlefield, but they'll put you somewhere. Polishing boots or, repairing uniforms. They put you somewhere, right? You can't join the army after you hit 34. Oh, really? So once you're in the army, you can stay in the army for as long as you want, I guess. Because, I mean, come on, man. Come on, look. Yeah, maybe you can't join after the age of 34, but there is people in the army that are older than 34. It's not like, 34, you gotta go. I don't think that's the case. You can stay as long. Yeah. I get you. Once you're in there, you're all right. But you can't join once you reach 30. Oh, okay. I get you. That makes sense. That makes sense, I guess. So I can't join the army? Yay! Yay! I'd be a terrible soldier. Terrible. I wouldn't know what to do. Plus, I'm quite lazy, so I couldn't be running around no ditch. But now, you have to remember, the reason why there's wars, right? It's not because you disrespected me. I'm gonna disrespect you. No, it's more complicated than that, right? You have something that they want. If you give it to me, we good. But some people don't like to give. They like to hang on to what they have, so they go to war over it. Minerals, earth minerals and all that crap. Land grabs. Land grabs. Hey, PB, what's going on, bro? Are you good to go with Black Ops, dude? I'm ready. We gonna hanky-panky in the kitchen. I'm not alone. It's my second beer, so we should be okay, EPB. We might win a match or two. You never know. But I'm not that drunk yet. $43. So I'm still safe. Haha, EPB, you can get called up to join a war. I can't. I'm safe. Because I'm too old. Can you charge the headset? Yeah, no worries, man, no worries. I wanted to use my PlayStation headset, but it keeps knocking out. But it's only on Call of Duty. It doesn't knock out anywhere else. Only on Call of Duty. So I'll just use the other ones. The other ones. These aren't too bad though. They're not that cheap as fuck. But they work. That's the main thing. I think Big Eddie and his son want to join one day. That'd be cool. We kicked their asses. I'm not alone. So I had dinner earlier on. I'm like, oh man, I need a nap. I passed out for like 3 hours. I ate too much. I had the toilet beat had the last 90 hours between each charge. Yeah, I don't know what it is though, right? Every time I use my PlayStation headset, it just knocks off and then it comes back again. Then it knocks off and then it comes back again. But it's only on COD. It doesn't do it anywhere else. Only COD. It's weird. But now, them cheap ones, they're fine. They're fine. But sometimes people can hear like a buzzing sound. I mean, that can be annoying, right? Good day, Senior Fatty. How's the weight loss? Sorry, what? How's the weight loss? I'm not losing weight, bro. I want to put the weight on, not lose it. I want to jump into I want to jump into a swimming pool and make a big splash. My splashes are not that big because I'm not that fat. But that's my, it's on my to-do list. Get real fat, jump into a swimming pool, and cause the biggest tsunami in the pool. That's the plan. My official PS5 head, yeah, mine as well, bro. Yeah, they're kind of getting there. Yeah, look, they're doing all that shit. Look, see all the rubber's breaking off. Look, see the rubber? You probably can't see that. But the rubber's like tearing away. See it? Look. They're a good headset. But they're not good for Black Ops because they just keep cutting out for some reason. Don't swimming pools have a weight limit? Oh, I don't know. I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think so. Anytime I go up to swim, there's always fat people there. And they make a big splash. I'm like, God damn it, I want to do that. I want to make a big ass splash. They just have 2 shorts on. Water displacement. Yeah. Oh, shit. You see, EPB now, because he's a fish. And he loves rainbows. And unicorns. He's so gay, I swear, man, he's so gay, right? With his goddamn unicorns and fishes. Depending on the face, big girls are sexy. Hell yeah, man, big girls are sexy. I don't discriminate, I appreciate. But it depends on what you're into, right? Now a big girl wouldn't be my taste, right? I'm just saying that. Now no discrimination, right? I mean, big girls are so pretty, right? But a big girl wouldn't be my taste. I'm into the slim, skinny chicks. I'd be into them, right? But a big girl, wouldn't be my taste. Now, I'm not being bad now, but it's a bit like, PlayStation, Xbox. I prefer Xbox. I prefer PlayStation. I prefer, skinny girls. That's it. My luck now, sure to get real fat. Just my luck. There's fat and there's fat. Yeah, exactly. Depending on the face. I mean, dude, I've seen some real pretty big girls. I'm like, damn, man, she's freaking hot as hell, man. I mean, you kind of look past the weight thing, you know. But when it comes to sexy, my sexy is a skinny girl. Somebody else's sexy is a big girl. It's the same, right? But my sexy is the skinny girl. Not like bones, like anorexic. No, like a thin girl. It's just my opinion, that's all. Shit, most of my friends are big people. I know, right? I like how most girls think they are a 10, but looks like they won't put. Yeah, right? I mean, I can't talk. I'm a -7. I'm a -7. You can't judge me, Crafty. Look at the state of your face. I know, right? And I'm getting a beer belly. So it won't take too long before they make a big splash. We're gonna tsunami that swimming pool. Hell yeah. That'd be cool. Jumping in with a bomb. Boom! Another way you do them bomb dives. Make the biggest splash ever. That'd be so cool. Wibbly wobbly. Wibbly wobbly. Peekaboo. So here, EBB, if I get real fat, I won't be able to say peekaboo anymore. Because I won't be able to hide anywhere. Something will be sticking out. It's a bit like the Coke, Pepsi debate. We all have a preference, but we take whatever is available. Well, that's it, man. That's it. That's it. Some people like big girls. Some people like skinny, tall, short. It is. It's a preference. But I'm not like, slagging anybody off. It's just my preference is I like 10 chicks. That's it. I just like 10 chicks. Now, I do love a lot of big chicks in my life, family members, nieces, that type of shit, right? But I prefer 10 chicks, that's it. I mean, Shirley is like thinner than thin. Like, she's like, where's she gone? Where's she gone? She's almost invisible at this stage. You've been picking me on both sides. Yeah, right. Yeah, it'd be like this, baby. Right? I'm hiding behind the wall, right? That's the wall. That's the wall, right? Peekaboo! Peekaboo! When you see both sides. Peekaboo! You like me trying to hide behind a lamppost? It ain't gonna work. They're gonna spot me a mile off. Bro, you drunk as fuck, you arguing with your own gameplay. Oh hell yeah, I'll do that. Only if provoked though. Oh, excuse me. I love that magic trick when you throw a blanket and hide behind a tree, then your belly sticks out on both sides. Yeah. Do you remember that movie, Transformers? Bumblebee. She's like, now, what do you do if you see somebody you have to hide? Yeah, just stick your head in the sand. That's it. Stick your head in the sand, you'll be invisible. I actually had a T-shirt on the other day, right? I think it was no, I was like the like silky T-shirts. So I put the silky T-shirt on, and Shaylee's looking at me. I'm like, what are you looking at? She goes, well, for one, you fat belly, and two, you got boobs. I'm like, what? Dude, I got boobs. I swear to God, I got boobs. Small ones, but boobs nonetheless. We getting there, bro. Bumblebee was hiding behind the rock. No, she was hiding behind the rock. But she's like, now Bumblebee, I'm gonna hide behind this rock. Now, what do you do if you see somebody? He just put his head in the sand. And you can see his whole body except his head is missing. She's like, oh, we have some work to do. I'd like to play hide and seek with a toddler, even though you obviously can see him. You go, I wonder where you... I know, right? I can't see you. And she's right there behind the curtain. You can see the whole shape. I wonder where she is. I wonder where she is. And you can see her right there. The whole shape of her. I love that shit. This is why the army won't sign you up. No, they're probably better off. They're probably better off. I'd be a terrible soldier. Terrible. No, listen, I can't take another life. I refuse to take another life. It ain't gonna happen. It ain't gonna happen. That's why I'd be a terrible soldier. I won't take another life, man. I won't do it. And the real man answers a plastic phone when the kid says ring ring. Hell yeah, bro. Yeah. Isn't it a shame we have to grow up? Do you ever notice that kids always say, I can't wait to grow up? You know, do what I want. No, don't grow up. Stay exactly the way you are. You don't want to grow up, trust me. Trust me. It ain't fun. It ain't fun. Stay where you are. Stay young, stay innocent. You'll be fine, you'll be fine. I don't think the lexic people can join either. You don't know which way they're supposed to. I'd be the same, bro. I'd be the same. I'd be a terrible soldier. Terrible. Absolute terrible. No, not because I can't take orders, right? I can take orders. That wouldn't be a problem, you know. Crosby, do that, do this. Yeah, absolutely, 100%. But I'd be a terrible soldier. Like, literally terrible. And I know I would. I know I would. Because I'd be pissed drunk all the time. And you might say, yeah, but they don't give you beer, you know, like they give you rations. No, I'll find beer. Trust me, I'll find beer. If I have to dig, I'll find beer, right? Because you know I will. I will find a way, bro. I'll probably dig so far I'll end up in fucking Australia. Down under. Oh no, I'll find beer. I mean, you can guarantee that I'll find. If I can't find it, I'll make it. All you need is a few potatoes, right? And a pot. I gotta get me a pot. Me helmet will do. Oh, the lexic is you find it hard to read. And I'm okay at reading, right? I'm actually a fast reader. It's spelling. I can't spell for shit. I mean, I literally can't spell for shit. I'm a very bad speller. But at reading, I can read no problem. Like, I'm actually a fast reader. Done deal. But spelling, not a clue. Not a clue. My attention span and skill was very bad. Very bad. Dyslexic people can't tell right from left. What do you mean, that way or that way? Is it that way or is it that way? Dude, I'm a grown-ass man. Right? Now listen to this. I'm a grown-ass man, right? A grown-ass man. Not educated, but I'm a grown-ass man. I know north and south. You know what I always get confused on? East and west. Like, is west to the left? Or is west to the south? Man, even to this day, I don't know where north, west. I think west is on the left, and I know maybe east is on the. I know where north is. North is up, right? North is up. South is down. East, west. Haven't a clue. Haven't a clue. I know it's one of them. It's either left or right. Does that make me dyslexic? Because I haven't a clue where the fuck it is. Right? Is east left or is it right? I know it's one of them. Right? I still don't know to this day. Or she got a compass. Then I'll know. No, they can't Google it. I just did to make sure I was right. Do you mean dementia? Yeah, it could be dementia. Or, oh wait, no. Alzheimer's? Is it Alzheimer's? Yes, individuals with dyslexia can experience difficulty differentiating between left and right. Oh, I have dyslexia. Yeah, that's what I got. I must have that. But no, I know what left is, I know what right is. I just don't know where east and west is. Is it on the left or is it on the right? So I don't think I suffer from dyslexia. Because I know where, that's my right, that's my left, I'm right-handed, that's my left hand, that's my right hand, so on. But when it comes to a compass, I don't know where west is and east is. I know it's one or the other. It's weird. Dyslexia, previously known as word blindness, is a learning disability that affects either reading or writing. Different people are, yeah, but that's it. You see, when you hear the word, dyslexia, right, you think everybody has the same symptoms. You might have different symptoms than the next guy, but still, it's still called dyslexia, right? But you might, have different symptoms, like when that COVID-19 came out, right? We all got vaccinated. You might be okay with the vaccination. I might not be okay with the vaccination, because of the immune system, so on and so on. It affects different people different ways. I reckon that's what it is, right? Anyway, cheers, hell yeah. You asking the wrong question. As always. Hey, EPB, I got a question. I'm only joking. But I might have some questions later, though. Ask if it affects their left and right. In dementia, when you forget that and your son is a whole lot of water, you can't get it. No, I think that's Alzheimer's, isn't that? No. I'm very forgetful. I'm very forgetful. I'm like, what did I come in here for? I don't remember. I don't remember. I think that's Alzheimer's. Yeah, I got a small dose of Alzheimer's. And he always goes in there, yeah, exactly. Yeah, you win, shut up. Yeah, you win. Here's the trophy, here's the trophy. We all gonna get, yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Well, EPB, it's gone that bad, like, it's gone that bad that I have to double check what I do. Like, let's say I turn the tap on, to fill the sink, till like, whatever, like, I'm like, did I turn that tap off? Oh, I better check. Because you don't know, you kind of, I don't know what I think I do suffer with, like, memory loss. I think it is. But we okay. I just hope it don't get any worse. I mean, imagine leaving your home, go to get some milk, and you're like, where do I live again? Where do I live again? What's my goddamn name? Oh shit. Don't know where you are, don't know who you are. That'd be terrible, man. And it happens to some people. They just totally forget. I remember the guy told me there one day, right? I think he was suffering from whatever it was, right? But you know what, right? He forgot how to breathe. You ever hear the likes of that in your life, right? He forgot how to breathe, almost died. Because he forgot how to breathe. I'm like, man, come on, bro, you taking the piss. There's no way you can forget how to breathe. The dude literally forgot how to breathe. And he was basically suffocating himself. That's some crazy shit. Well, what am I done talking? Yeah, thank God. Man, I'm only streaming an hour and a half, and man, we covered a lot of ground. We covered a lot of ground, bro. You didn't ask if it affects their ability to differentiate between left and right. We don't care at this stage, though. Look, Colin, you're right, we're wrong. There we go. We move on. Or maybe we're right and you're wrong. But either way, we're gonna move on anyway. Look, let's just say we win and you lose. There you go. And you can't be pasting about this stress question. What? Yes, you win. I used to love that when you have a debate with somebody and they're like, ha, I owned you, I win. Yeah, but what do you win? Like, I won the argument. Good for you. Can we move on now? And they don't move on. They just keep bringing it up and up and up. I owned your ass, bro. Tell me I won. You won. Tell me again. You won again. Tell me again. I'm like, oh, just shut up. Let's just move on. Yeah, there's a trophy for you. How about that? That's it, that's it. Anyway, cheers, bud. You won, you're right, we're wrong. Bravo, bravo. Next conversation. Maybe we win the next conversation, EPB. What do you think, bro? I reckon we have a good chance now. He won that one. He won that one, right? Bravo. But maybe we'll get to the next one. Hey, Colin, I got a question. Who do you think built the pyramids? No, we don't believe the Egyptians built it. Do you believe? You should Google that. You should Google it. Who built the pyramids? The Egyptians. And you're a bad loser. Yeah. I don't mind being a bad loser. You get used to it after a few losses, you know. No, you deliberately omitted certain aspects of the question. What did you do? Eat a freaking dictionary this morning, bro. Stop with all them fancy words. You know I'm drinking, right? You know I'm drinking. I don't understand all them omitted certain aspects. Just speak English. Not fucking Harvard. I don't speak Harvard. I don't speak Yale. I speak drunkenese and broken English. With them fancy words. Alfred Malcolm built the pyramids. Well, I don't think it was human built. I don't think so. I just don't think so. It's you know it's so hard to believe that. I mean, look at everything the Egyptians built. They graffiti everything. They graffiti everything. They wrote down everything. They painted everything. Like, doesn't matter what they did, they painted that shit. The tomb or the pyramids have not one painting, not one hieroglyph, nothing. Not one word, not one word. The place is bare. The place is just bare. But everything the Egyptians built, they painted. You know, they graffiti, spray painted, right? Not one word was written in them tombs or them pyramids. Why is that? And there's not one document that says how they built it. I don't think they built it. I don't think they did. I think they found it and claimed it as their own. But if they claimed it as their own, wouldn't they start painting shit? You know, painting like pharaohs and kings and queens and, you know, shit. They painted nothing. Not one. Not one. And I don't think the pyramids are 5,000 years old. I think they're more like 60,000 years old. Now, I'm not a scientist, you know. I'm not a scientist. I'm not an archaeologist, you know. I'm none of that shit. But lots of the professionals are saying the same shit. Well, I tell you, EP people, I tell you, right. I'll tell you the truth, right? I tell you the truth, right? I don't know who built the pyramids or what built the pyramids, but I can tell you who didn't build the pyramids. It wasn't me. You see, and I have proof. I wasn't alive 5,000 years ago. No, I don't think I was. I mean, maybe, but that's a different conversation, right? But yeah, it wasn't me. I didn't build that shit. You can't put the blame on me. You're gonna have to show me proof. I want to see receipts. It wasn't me. I don't know who it was, but it wasn't me.
Now what do you think?
And even Shirley says it wasn't her. Now I find that very hard to believe, but for some reason, you know what I mean, we have to take her word for it. It wasn't her either. We weren't asking for the definition. Are you still on that fucking goddamn dyslexia, Alzheimer's bullshit, man? Come on, we gotta move on. We gotta move on. Then we have blah 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 scanned in the pyramid, going on scanned under the springs where you have great library or something. Yeah. Oh yeah, the Hall of Records. Woo!
I had a dream. I got everything I wanted.
But you see, why wouldn't you tell the world about certain things? Now, that's my question, right? Why wouldn't you tell? Look, if you know something that we don't, why won't you tell us? What are you hiding is the question. They don't want you to know. No. Is it because, like, why don't they want you to know? I mean, think about this for a second, right? Think about this for a second, right? Look at the oil industry, right? Now, think about it, right? Think about it. Look at the oil industry. It's a lot of money, right? Now, you need oil to fuel your car, fuel your radiators, all that shit, right? Oil is a lot of money. Now, check it out, right? If I invent something, right, that uses water, so it's basically free fuel. It's free fuel, right? So you can buy oil, which costs money, or you can run your car via water, which costs nothing, except paying your water bill, right? Do they want that to happen? Of course not, because they lose trillions and trillions and trillions and trillions. That's why half of the inventors on this planet just miraculously disappeared, or jumped out windows or something, right? Why don't they want you to know? Because it's not going to benefit them. If it benefits them, they're going to tell you exactly what they know. But if it don't benefit them, they won't tell you shit. I'm not doing this conversation. God damn it. You're going to get me all emotional and shit. Dude, let's pew pew. I'm gonna drink all my beer. Hell yeah, bro. We on that shit. And yeah, my PlayStation is still on, by the way. My other PlayStation. I just gotta turn on my controller. Because you don't have no interest in history or where the players are, the fact that Bible forbidden in history. I love shit. Yeah, I fucking love shit like that. I love shit like that. I love conspiracy theories. It doesn't even have an escalator. I should hope not. I should hope not. It doesn't even have an escalator, bro. No, but here, right. Now, I'm thinking outside the box here, right? Now, listen, right. Some people say the pyramids, it was a tomb. Yeah, there was no bodies found in the pyramids, so it definitely was not a tomb, right? But listen, check it out, right? Some people say it was a power plant, right? For electricity, like, here's my silly idea, right? Now, it's just my silly idea, right? I think, now listen, right? I think the pyramids was the very first phone ever invented. The phone. The pyramid, I think, right, was built to contact somebody or something, right? Like a fax machine, right, or a phone, right? A phone. Now some people say, oh yeah, it was built to generate electricity. That don't make any sense. Electricity for what? Electricity for what? Yeah, I don't think it was electricity, right? No, it wanted some power. I can guarantee it wanted some power, right? But I reckon. Now, this is just my silly observation, right? The pyramids was actually used as a phone or a fax machine, or they wanted to contact somebody in the stars. So maybe, I don't know, maybe something came to Earth, got stranded, couldn't get home, so they had to phone home, you know, if you know what I mean, right? Like E.T. phone home. I mean, remember E.T.? He got stranded on the earth, he made up this contraption to phone home. That's what I think the pyramids were built for. It was an actual phone or fax machine or whatever, right? I mean, that kind of makes sense. I mean, it kind of makes sense. The earth, yeah. I mean, why else would they be aligned with all the stars and shit, you know? Orion's belt and all that crap, right? I think, I think a big stupid alien landed on the earth, right? Got stranded, and he wanted to call his daddy. He wanted to call his daddy, but he didn't have the means because he didn't have a phone. So he had to create a phone, and he used the Earth's energy to transmit a signal to space or the stars or whatever. To gods, I don't know, whatever, Allah, whatever. I think that's what it was, though. That would make more sense than just creating electricity. Electricity for what? Like, what the hell do you need electricity for? To light your house up 5,000 years ago? No, no. It's a power grid, but it wasn't to create electricity. I don't think. I think that was he was building. He was building an old school Nokia. He wanted to call his daddy. Hey, daddy, come pick me up. I'm stranded on this stupid rock. Only egg I seen was in a bike basket for across the room with the kids. Yeah. Ouch. Ouch. Phone home. Yeah, he was phoning home, bro. That's what he was doing. But don't ask me how we needed like 2.5 million blocks to phone home. But now, you have to remember, like, when the pyramids were first built, it was like a mirror. It was like an actual mirror, because the outer casing of the pyramid was made out of bath salt, and that shines like a mirror, right? When the sun hits that rock, it's gonna illuminate like a freaking mirror, right? But I reckon that's what they did. They built a Nokia so many thousand years ago. I'm gonna call my dad now. Hey, daddy, can you come pick me up? Fuck yeah, I'm telling you, bro. I'm gonna have a quick refill. Then we're going on Black Ops. And we gonna have some fun. Hope my stalker don't follow me over there, though. I'm not arguing tonight. I'm not doing. You can't make me. You can't make me. Hang on, let me just fix this. We get soaked, bro. Nokia is still the only phone I attempt to destroy. I still have my Nokias. I have a few Nokias. I have a couple of Nokias, but they're all old and shit. For some reason, another way you get a new phone, you chuck the other phone out. For some reason, I kept all my phones. I still have a phone from like 20 years ago. I don't know why I'm keeping them, but anyway, it's good to remember, you know. Ah, do you remember that phone? Do you remember that one? The Siemens. Imagine calling a phone Seaman. Dude, I got a phone that's called Seaman. I swear to shit, man. It's called Seaman. And it was a piss phone. Let's grumpy. Hell yeah. And let me roll it. Let me roll the rollie, right? Now listen, folks. Now EPB just said, not talking about anyone in chat. Yeah, you know what that means? He's doing that whole reverse psychology thing. Yeah, he's talking about everybody in the chat. Attack! Attack! If you need help, call me. Call me, blah. And now I'm having a discussion and it's just childish insults. Yeah, but yeah. That's it, man. I'm gonna make a quick rollie and then we're heading in, bro. We're heading in. I'm not that drunk, so we should be okay for a win or two. She loved everyone. They better not have put a new skin. I swear, if they have a new skin, I'm gonna buy that shit. Fuck it. I'm not even gonna think about it. I'm just gonna buy it. Because I'm a pushover. No confusion, as I throw insults, he tried to prove a point of respect. Absolutely. Absolutely. Don't we get it wrong sometimes, EPB? We get it wrong sometimes. But we have no problem saying that. Ah, yeah, look, I got it wrong. There you go. Man, move the hell on. Move on to the next conversation. We can't lose every conversation. A bit like Black Ops. You can't win every match. I mean, we can try, deal. I think that's amazing, right? Right. We're playing Black Ops. 1-0 down. 2-0 down. 3-0 down. 4-0 down. 5-0 down. Right? Now we're 5-0 down. And we still win the match. I love that. I love that. So basically, we won 6 rounds in a row. Fucking love it, man. Love it. But not while I'm drunk because they can't shoot you. Let me do research though, and yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Oh, I've been wrong many times. Fuck you, EPB. Fuck you, man. Don't talk to me ever again. Like, hang on a minute. Let me check this out. Turns out I was wrong. God damn it. God damn it. Not my first time. Won't be my last. It's good to be wrong. Because you learn by your mistakes. You do, right? It's better to learn than not to learn. Another day. Is that charge? Man, them PS5 controllers take forever to charge. But I'm gonna use this one though. I'm gonna use this one. I'm gonna use my pink one. Pink to make the boys wink. Everyone learn from everyone. Different view. Absolutely. You see now, I don't like talking about religion because I don't know too much about it. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know much about religion. I don't like to talk about religion because I know how serious people are about the subject. And I'd hate to offend somebody. And the reason why I'd hate to offend somebody is because I wouldn't know what I'm talking about. So I'm offending somebody, but I haven't even a clue what the fuck I'm talking about. That's why I don't like talking about, religion and Jesus and God and all that shit. I take to put my foot in my mouth, because I know how serious people are about that. And R.I.P. the Pope. R.I.P. the Pope. But he's with his Saviour now. People look at it the same shit, Dibbin. I like talking with people who talk and just don't just repeat, yeah. They say the same shit over and over and over. Like, that's gonna change anything. That ain't gonna change nothing. For example, Mr. EPB. For example, I'll give you a great example, EPB, right? Right? Now, what does Milkman hope to achieve, right? Check it out. Smiley face, 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 smiley face. The only thing you're achieving is letting me know that you're stupid as fuck. That's all you're achieving. You're not achieving anything other than, yeah, you stupid. You stupid. Smiley face, smiley face, smiley. And this goes on for like a half hour. Yeah, oh, okay, we get it. You're stupid. We get it, bro. We get it. You don't gotta keep repeating the same shit, though. That gets very annoying, man. If you're angry at someone or something, don't just grr, but yeah. No, but you have to know what you're talking about. I mean, that's the whole point, right? You have to know what you're talking, right? Right? I'm not a scientist, right? I'm not a scientist. Now, imagine me arguing with a scientist. Oh, you're wrong, bro, you're wrong. The scientist knows what he's talking about. I don't. I'm just bitching and, arguing. That's all I'm doing. The scientist knows more about science than I do, because he's the scientist. I'm not. And I'm like, no, you're wrong, bro, you're wrong. I mean, I'm not saying scientists are not wrong. They can get it wrong sometimes as well. Of course they can, right? But that's their field. Their field is science. So they basically know more about science than I do. But yeah, I'm arguing with the scientists. No, you're wrong, bro, you're wrong. I'm not saying that they're always right. Even scientists get it wrong sometimes. But that's his field. His field is science. And I'm arguing with him. Like I'm going to prove anything, right? I'm a dumbass. That is true. That is true. But I don't start telling me so if I'm wrong, I'm listening, and then the question, and then man, and then look. Yeah, exactly. I like arguing with you. You don't throw insults and get in the garden. You can have it. Absolutely, bro. Absolutely. Dude, look. I'm in my 50s, right? I learn brand new things every day. As long as you're learning, you don't mind, right? Look, I learn every day. I'd love to talk to everybody. Scientists, archaeologists. Like, give me some of their input. Because my brain is like a sponge. I like all this knowledge. I like learning shit. I do like learning shit. But what I don't like is arguing with somebody that I know nothing about. Like, let's say we're arguing about space. I'll tell you what I know. But I don't know everything about space. Now, religion, I don't like talking about religion because I don't know anything about it. And I know people are very passionate, of their heritage, their religion, so I don't want to upset anybody because I don't know shit about it. I don't know anything about it. I know there's God and Jesus and all that crap, right? I know all that crap. I said it before and I say it again, my favourite quote, more I learn, less I... Yeah, right, that's it. That's it. Who built the pyramids? Wasn't me. That's my answer to that. Crafty, who built the pyramids? It wasn't me. That's all you need to know. I wasn't even there. And you can't prove it. And if you can't, I want to see receipts. Because I can tell you now, I was nowhere near Egypt 5,000 years ago. Nope. You can't prove it. You can't. But that's where look, people crafty. You ask too many questions. I have many questions. I have many on all subjects. The assassination of JFK, the moon landing, Katy Perry. I have lots of questions. You won't know until you ask the question. You won't know. Now, if somebody wants to answer, that's fine. But you have the right to say, I'm not talking about that. That's also fine. I'll move on to some other question. Ooh, I like that. I'm going to use the bathroom. Then we're going on Black Ops 3. You have some fun, bro. By the way, yeah, EPD, by the way, I'm streaming. That was a good answer. That was a good answer. Yeah. I just asked Shirley, right? I asked Shirley. Now, Shirley, I'm going to ask you a question. Don't think of the answer. Just tell me the first thing that pops into your head. Who do you think built the pyramids? Straight away she says, intelligent people. I'm like, yeah, but what if they weren't people? What if they were aliens? Well, aliens are not intelligent. I'm like, why do you think that? She's like, I'm looking at one. What? What? I ain't no alien. Hell no. Just because my forehead is massive doesn't mean I'm an alien. Come on, bro. I got the organs of a human. Well, most of them. Most of them. She called me a freaking alien, bro. Thank you for the follow, appreciate that. But I'm heading out now. I'm gonna play some Black Ops in the next few minutes. In the next few minutes. I was gonna say wait until the hour, but it's past the hour. So EPB, be good to go, bro. Are we gonna head on over? If you ain't gonna stand up, you gotta roll over. Yeah. Ooh, yeah. I reckon I should just bounce over anyway, right? Right, I'll see you all shortly, folks. Yeah, unicorn, there we go. Yeah, make sure you check out my YouTube channel. It's pretty freaking awesome. It's that right there, EPB 1983. Now, don't put the unicorn in because that ain't gonna count. You gotta just put EPB 1983. You'll find me, you'll find me. Now make sure you hit that like button, all that bullshit. Peace. We gotta turn that off. Na 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 na. Right, anyway. We got to go, bruh.